Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel, Developing Prospects Baseball. Today I'm going to go over specifically how to lay down the perfect bunt. Okay, so today I'm going to give you guys a drill that you can work at home, you can work at the park, you can work out with your team. If you're a coach, this is the perfect drill, something that I use every single week, almost daily sometimes, to help develop my prospects, to help develop my players to lay down the perfect bunt. So that way when we get into the game, not only are we able to put the perfect bunt down for a hit, we're able to move those runners over and really just put the pressure on the defense. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. In order for us to dive into some bunt drills, we need to understand the three different types of bunts that we need to do in the game. So there's three specific bunts that are going to help you to be successful. So the first bunt is our drag bunt. Okay, when our coach calls drag bunt, or we're referring to it as a drag bunt, we are always putting that bunt towards third base. Usually our drag bunt means we're bunting for a base hit. We're seeing that maybe there's a slower third baseman, and we're trying to bunt that down for a base hit. Our second type of bunt is a sacrifice bunt. When we're doing a sacrifice bunt, we are sacrificing our at-bat to move runners over. So maybe we have a runner on first, maybe we have a runner on second, first and second. Our job as a hitter, as the batter, is to get that bunt down. We're not trying to hurry up and bunt so we can run down the line. We are trying to put down a perfectly placed bunt so that way we can move our runners over. You're sacrificing yourself. It sounds kind of funny, but you're sacrificing yourself to get those runners over so the next hitter can have an opportunity to drive in runs. Now, our third bunt, which can be the most useful bunt at times, is when we have that lefty pitcher up there on the mound. He throws and he falls off towards the third base side, is our push bunt, our push bunt. So, again, this is only going to be primarily for a lefty, and we're going to push that ball. So our lefty throws, we're going to push that ball to the right side, hopefully get that bunt past our pitcher, so that way we can get a base hit. So those are our three kinds. We have our drag bunt, which is usually when we're bunting for a base hit. We have our sacrifice bunt. We're sacrificing our bat to move the runners over. And our third one is our push bunt, which we are pushing our bunt to get that ball past the pitcher, so that way we can get a base hit. Okay, so for bunt number one, this is our drag bunt. So what we're trying to do as a hitter, anytime you are bunting in the game, the first thing you want to do as a hitter is scoot up in the box. Okay, we want to scoot up in the box. When we have that baseball field, when we have our field and we scoot up in the box, that's going to allow us to have more field to work with. So if I am given drag bunt, my job as our hitter, okay, the form is going to be very similar for most of our bunts. We want to be in an athletic position. Okay, so once we get that bunt, notice my body's in an athletic position. Okay, we want to get that barrel. Okay, athletically, keep our eyes behind our barrel. Our barrel goes to our chest. Okay, we want to put that barrel at the top of the strike zone. So when we go to bunt, athletic position, I'm going to put that barrel at the top of my zone. My eyes are behind my barrel. The purpose of putting it at the top of the strike zone is that way if any ball I see goes higher than my bat, I leave it alone. Okay, that works for all of our bunts. So top of the zone, I'm relaxed. I'm going to take my cap, the end of my bat, and I'm going to point it towards the first baseman, second baseman area, and all I'm going to do is catch that bunt with the sweet spot of my bat. I know a lot of you guys, coaches-wise, when we call bunt, our players are like, oh my gosh, or maybe they have some nerves, maybe they're scared to get it in the fingers. Okay, we want to grab, you can see closely there, we want to grab the center of our bat. We don't want to grab the top, we don't want to grab the middle because we're going to break our fingers. So all we're doing is we're shifting from our grip, scoot up in our grip, and we're pinching the bat. Okay, if we're going to bunt and that bunt is rolling too hard, okay, we need to lighten up our grip. Okay, so lighten up our grip. We don't go soft there. We want to stiffen up our grip if the ball's not going far enough. Okay, so here how it looks quickly. Top of the zone, pinching my bat, athletic position to the top of the zone, and then all we're going to do is move our knees where we want to go. Okay, so if it's a low pitch, move our knees and we bunt. High pitch, move our knees up and down. So for our sack bunt, we're taking all of our fundamentals from our drag bunt. The only difference is we're not running out of the box for a hit. So on our drag bunt, we're bunting it, we're keeping athletic position so that way we can run down to first base. Okay, on our sack bunt, okay, we can pick as a hitter which side we want to go to. So if we want to go to first base, okay, which is going to be similar to our push bunt, we're going to take our bottom of the bat, our handle, and we're gonna point that thing towards third base. Okay, so I'm still in my athletic position, barrel to the top of the zone, knob points to third, and I'm gonna do the same exact thing, catch it with the end. Okay, for a sack bunt, remember, you're giving your at-bat up. Put that ball into play, allow those runners to move over. Last but not least, we have our push bunt, When we have a pitcher on the mound that is a lefty, that is when we're gonna utilize the push bunt, okay? So the push bunt, same fundamentals as the two prior bunts, okay? Same fundamentals. The only difference is we wanna grab the barrel hard, so when that pitch comes, we're shooting that thing over past the pitcher. So same thing, here's my form, okay? Pitcher comes set, squaring up to the top of my zone, pinching it hard. I'm gonna push it towards him. So instead of pushing hard with my hands, I'm just gonna move my chest towards it slightly. Okay, pinching it, pushing that ball. Remember, bottom of the bat towards third base. Catching with my barrel, I'm gonna pinch it hard, and I'm gonna use my body to push it to the right side. Okay, and this is one that we can use to help us get a hit. So how the heck do I work on these drills? So something that we incorporate daily, or I incorporate daily with my varsity players, and honestly I incorporated with my whole program, is we set up cones. Okay, so you'll put a cone on the foul line, and however big of a gap you want to get that bunt through, you make those cones there. Okay, you do the same thing on the right side. Okay, so what I like to do is, I say we're working on drag bunts, I'll put one cone on the third baseline, one cone probably maybe like 4 or 5 feet out, and all I'm doing as a coach is I'm throwing that ball to them. You can throw it as game speed as you can, or maybe a little lighter to practice it. They're gonna square, have to put that perfect drag bunt down through the cones. If they do not get it, so also, my drill is once they bunt it, okay, if they bunt it through the cones, they don't have to run. Okay, so I give them that opportunity, boom, bunt it through the cones. If they don't get it, however, usually I'll make them run all the way to the right field foul pole. So we wanna make sure that when we're practicing bunts at practice, we're keeping them as game speed as possible. So that coach will be throwing, boom, I'm bunting it in the cones. Okay, today we're gonna work on sack bunts. Okay, players, I want you guys to bunt three to third base, 3 to first base. Set those cones up, boom, they get one down, next guy comes up. Okay, next guy comes up, boom, he goes to first base. Once he gets 3 and 3, he's done, he can sit out, okay? That'll incorporate you to allow your players to get the most out of their bunts. I know in today's baseball game, a lot of players are not bunting in the MLB. Bunts are an all-time low. However, good successful high school baseball programs, good successful college programs, they are utilizing the bunts to their advantage. A good player who is able to not only hit the ball well, but bunt and be a successful bunter is really gonna help himself get to that next level. Again, here at Developing Prospects, we're all about preparing you guys to get to the next level. Some of you guys may be in Little League, moving up to high school moving up to college, junior college, whatever that may be. We want to make sure we're the most successful baseball players we can be. So in order to be successful, get your freaking bunts down. Okay, as a coach, they'll be happy. You guys will be happy when those scouts are coming out to watch you guys. As you've watched some of our other videos, bunting is important and will help you be successful. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Okay, if you have any questions about anything you learned right there in the bunt stations, maybe bunt form, bunt technique, feel free to leave a comment down below. Again, we are here to help you guys. We set up a GroupMe account, so if you guys want questions or want into maybe more direct help from Coach Shane and I, feel free to jump onto that link that we have in the bio called Buy Me a Coffee. It's a great website for you guys to be able to get direct help. Maybe you have a big tournament coming up, big game, whatever. That link right there will help you get direct access to us. As always, guys, keep developing. Thanks for watching.